Salut tout le monde, bienvenue dans le studio Les Packs en forme propulsé par PSP. Je suis votre hôte comme toujours, Saul Brown, coach Saul. Avant de commencer, quelques petites instructions pour optimiser l'expérience, c'est de garder l'eau à proximité pour vous garder hydraté, d'avoir un espace bien dégagé et sécuritaire et finalement, si jamais il y a un mouvement qui ne vous convient pas, laissez-moi un commentaire dans la section commentaires pour me laisser savoir que vous avez besoin d'une modification d'un exercice. Okay, so welcome everyone to the Canadian Armed Forces Fitness Studios, powered by PSP. I'm your host, Coach Saul. Like always, make sure you have water nearby. Make sure you have enough space to work out in. And if there's ever a movement that does not agree with your body, please let me know in the comment section so that I can correct it or that I can give you an alternative. Okay, so we're going to start off with an activation with some mobility, and then we're going to get into a strength piece today. The workout, the theme of the day is tempo, so we're going to be working in a lot of tempo today, and then we're going to finish off with a nice core finish, well, not a core finisher, but a real core blaster of a workout. It's going to be 12 minutes long, and it's going to be really fun. So everyone, let's get started with our activation. 5 chenilles. Un chenille, on touche les mains par terre et on fait des petits pas avec les mains jusqu'au point que nous sommes dans une planche. Si vous voulez, faites un push-up. Sinon, juste mettez-vous en planche et reculez à nouveau debout et on va une deuxième fois. Ok, alors on fait ça 5 fois. Les 8, coudes, genoux, pieds, j'ouvre mes genoux et je referme. Ok, j'appuie le genou par terre et je referme et ça travaille la rotation externe des hanches et finalement des good morning ou des bons matins. On met les mains en arrière des oreilles, on recule les hanches vers l'arrière, on envoie les hanches vers l'arrière et on contracte les fessiers pour nous lever. Ok, alors on fait 5 chenilles, 10 vitres chaque côté et 10 good morning. Alors c'est parti, 5 chenilles. On met les mains par terre, on va jusqu'en planche. Moi je vais faire le push-up parce que je me sens bien ce matin. J'espère que vous sentez bien ce matin.
I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day.
10, je change de bord. Cinq, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 et je fais 10 bons matins. Je mets mes mains en arrière des oreilles. 1, 2, 3. Je garde le dos droit, le dos neutre. 5, 6. Je le ressens dans les ischio-jambiers et les fessiers. 9, 10. Et j'ai pas mis sur l'écran, mais on va le faire une deuxième fois. Alors on revient aux 5 chenilles. Et pendant que vous faites ça, je vais regarder pour les commentaires et pour les viewers. Bon matin, merci d'être là, merci de votre présence. Merci de votre présence. Laissez-moi un commentaire dans la section commentaires. Est-ce que vous aimez les chenilles? Pas l'insecte, mais le mouvement. Ben, si vous aimez l'insecte, vous pouvez laisser dans les commentaires aussi. Do you like inchworm, caterpillar? If so, leave it in the comment. Okay, Next, clamshells. On our side, do this next. Okay, I'll give you an extra 5 seconds because I know I wasn't doing the inchworms the whole time, so you guys may need a little extra time. All right, and 3, 2, 1, here I go with the clamshells. And then I'm going to switch sides because I did that on one side. Do it on the other side. Woo. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to do good mornings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take as much time as you need. 7. Really send those hips back. 9, 10. And we are nice and warm. Okay, next is going to be the world's greatest stretch. We're going to start off with some mobility. World's greatest stretch. I don't know. And you know what? I think I'm going to come a bit closer to the camera here because I changed the camera angle a little bit on YouTube. Okay, here we go, everybody. I'm going to get down into an all quadruped position. Okay, à 4 pattes. Je mets une jambe devant et j'essaie de étirer vers le haut. Je tords le haut du corps. Now bring that elbow down towards the floor. Open up and reach. Ok, cherche le plafond. Et coude au sol, coude vers le sol. Je vois que j'ai plusieurs viewers, alors merci de votre présence. Encore une fois, grande respiration. Et coude vers le bas. Et on change à l'autre côté. Alors, je mets mon pied devant et j'ouvre vers le haut. Wow, j'ai plusieurs viewers, merci d'être là. Et coude vers le sol. Et j'ouvre vers le haut. Et coude vers le sol. Et dernière fois, regardez vers le haut et éteindre le bras vers le haut. Et coude vers le bas. Très bien, très bien, très bien. Ok, là, on va faire un scorpion. Alors, on se met à plat ventre. Je mets mes bras à côté ou en avant de moi, ok? Le plus que vous avancez vos bras, le plus que vous allez sentir cet étirement dans vos pectoraux. Alors, regardez, je fais un Y avec mes bras. Et j'amène un talon ou un pied vers le coude opposé. Et en faisant ça, je prends toujours des grandes respirations pour que je relaxe dans cet étirement. Grande respiration. Et l'autre côté, ok, on va ressentir dans la pectoraux et dans l'épaule. Grande respiration. Bravo tout le monde. Je suis fier de vous. Et on revient au centre. Ok, et finalement, on va étirer l'épaule et le cou. Ok, alors on met une main en arrière, on attrape et on tire cette main-là. Et on va incliner la tête vers le coude qui sort. Je prends une grande respiration et je regarde vers le haut. Et en expirant, je regarde vers le bas. Encore une fois, grande respiration. Et je regarde vers le bas. Encore une fois, grande respiration. Et on change l'autre côté. Alors j'attrape, je tire. Et là, j'incline ma tête vers le coude et je regarde vers le haut. Et vers le bas. Encore une fois, grande respiration. Et encore une fois. Very good. Okay, everyone, just give yourself some hugs and we're going to go on to our goblet squats and floor press. So if you don't have anything to hold as weight, that's totally fine. But I would suggest that you do get something just to add a little bit of a challenge for your core, but it's no problem. If you don't have weights, you're just going to hold your hands, squeeze those elbows tight together in towards your body, and then you're going to get down in your tempo air squats. And then instead of floor press, you're going to be doing tempo push-ups. Okay? Now, there we go. So the version that I want you to use today is going to be, oh, I forgot to change the screen. Just give me 1 second for the YouTubers. Okay, so grab your weight, grab a suitable weight for goblet squats and floor press. Floor press is like a bench press, but you're doing it, you guessed it, from the floor. Okay? So you're gonna hold one of your charges in front, against your chest, elbows high in front of you. Feet just outside your hips or under your hips, and then you're gonna send your hips back and down, open those knees out over your small toes, down to the bottom of your squat for a count of 2. So 1, 2, no pause at the bottom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're never staying at the top or the bottom for longer than a split second, just to bounce and come back up or get back down right away. And then finally, floor press, and it's the same timing if you're doing push-ups. The floor press is just going to give you that stability factor. Okay, so your knees are bent so that your lower back is pressed into the floor. Okay, on veut appuyer le bas du dos au sol. The dumbbells are straight, locked out overhead. You're going to bring your dumbbells down in a controlled manner. 1, 2. As soon as your elbows touch the floor, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So each press and each squat should take 4 seconds. Okay? 4 times 8 reps means like 36 seconds is around the mark that I want you to be finished. That way you have a little bit of rest. If you end up taking 40 seconds, great, but no less than 36 seconds. That means you're rushing the reps a little bit. Okay, tempo, tempo, tempo. Control the descent. Come back up in a controlled manner as well. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna get started. I just have to start my timer here, and you know what? I'm gonna grab some of this, so why don't you grab some of this as well? Ah, tasty. Okay. If you have an actual bench at your house, please make sure it's something that's stable, if not a real weightlifting bench, because I don't want anybody tipping or falling over, especially when we're lifting weights. Safety first, fashion second, okay? Here we go, everybody. We're starting with our goblet squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So, 2, 1, 2. 4. Keep that back straight. Go droit.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst stuff saying, turn them to a game. Take the best
and that's 8 for me. So I've got about 20 seconds to go. Okay, so that means that it counted pretty well. I think I could have probably slowed it down a little bit though. Okay, je peux me ralentir la prochaine fois, mais je sais ça maintenant. On fait 3 rondes, 3 séries de ces deux mouvements, alors c'est-à-dire 6 minutes. Et on commence le floor press. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Okay, here we go. Push that lower back into the ground. Okay, you want to push that lower back into the floor to keep your core engaged. Remember, I was talking, this workout is going to be a really core dominant workout. So we want to make sure that we always keep the core engaged because it helps to keep your core tight, makes everything a little bit more stable. Okay, so 3 seconds, back to those goblet squats for round 2, 8 times, let's go.
Today's gonna be a good day, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day, wake up.
Time under tension. You don't have to do a million reps to get strong.
Set your affirmations.
Okay, time under tension is going to make you strong. It's going to make you stable. It's going to strengthen those muscles. Still time under tension. Slow.
Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make
keep that chest high, okay? Look forward, don't look at the ground thinking like, oh my gosh, when's this going to be over? Keep that chest up. Keep your gaze forward at me on the screen. Smiling.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
I did a little bit of talking there, so I went to overtime. But you guys hopefully did not, because we got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Floor press. Let's do this, everyone. Push that lower back into the floor. Keep your core engaged.
Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap.
Keep your elbows at about a 45-degree angle, okay? Un angle de 45 degrés.
So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation.
En sécurité. Tout ça, c'est d'établir une bonne base. Et si on se fait de mal, si on se blesse, ce n'est pas une bonne base, alors je veux que vous gardez en sécurité, ok? Goblet squats for the last time. Dernière série de goblet squats, c'est parti. J'inspire, je descends et j'expire en me relevant. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, dernière fois. 2, 1, 2. Ok. Grande respiration, je vais checker les commentaires sur YouTube si j'en ai. Et on fait floor press. Alors n'oubliez pas, floor press s'en vient. Ok. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti.
Shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Ok, bravo tout le monde. C'est un peu distracté. Deux, un, et time. Ok, bravo tout le monde. Je suis fier de vous. Applaudissez-vous. Excellent. Grande respiration. Grand sourire. Ok, nous passons maintenant au workout. Ok, alors l'entraînement, ça va être un imam de 12 minutes. So we're going to do an imam of 12 minutes. Imam meaning every minute on the minute. It could be each minute on the minute, right? Because it's still an E word. But every minute we're going to be doing a different exercise for 12 minutes. Okay, we're going to do 4 movements 3 times. Okay, so these 4 movements are going to be single leg glute bridge. And by the way, add weight to these or don't. It's totally up to you to add weight or not. Okay, so single leg glute bridge looks like this. I'm gonna have you can do double leg glute bridge too, by the way, which looks like this. Okay, so for 40 seconds out of the minute, we're gonna be coming up and down. And if you're doing single leg glute bridges, keep your knee below your opposite knee and down, just like that. Then you switch and up and down. I'll tell you when we're at the 20-second mark, and then you can switch legs. Okay, after that, Superman banana. So we're on our stomach, our arms are out in front of us. We're gonna lift our arms and legs off the floor. If you're more comfortable with your legs on the floor and lifting your upper body, that's fine. If not, reach nice and high, okay? From there, banana, when I call banana, we're on our back and we're pushing our low back into the floor like I've been talking about this morning. Then we're gonna do a plank pull through. So I actually did not get an appropriate weight for this. This weight that you're using for the goblet squats, too heavy. Okay, I want you to using something like my phone can work. Okay, so I'm down on my plank like this. I'm gonna reach through and pull. Then once this is under my elbow, then I'm gonna reach with my other hand and pull. Okay, so we're never pushing the object, we're always pulling the object. Once it's under my elbow, I'm gonna put my other hand on the floor, reach through and pull the other direction, hand on the floor, reach through, pull. Okay, you get it. All right, and then finally, baby bear crawl for 40 seconds. Everyone can do this no matter how much space you have. Knees and arms are straight, knees are bent 90 degrees, and then you're gonna step forward. Opposite foot, opposite leg. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1. Okay, and I just want you to keep your knees hovering off the floor. Alors, ne touchez pas au sol avec les genoux. Okay, I hope you were testing all those movements out while I was explaining them so that you can get a feel for which one you're going to be doing. I'm going to start the timer and then we're going to be going for 12 minutes. The timer's right here. So we're starting with single leg glute bridges. Okay, here we go. First minute starts in 3, 2, 1, and single leg glute bridges. Let's do this. I'm opting to switch at the 20-second mark. So I'm just gonna wait for the halfway point. Switch. Sometimes we'll have inequalities in our pelvis, and so this will help even out those inequalities. 2, 1, rest. Okay, so the single leg glute bridges are done. We're now moving to Superman banana. I will call out Superman banana. We're gonna hold each one for 10 seconds, so you're gonna be flipping twice. Okay? Here we go, everyone. On your stomach. You got this. 3, 2, 1, up we go. Superman. Looking at the floor, I don't want you hurting your neck. And banana. Superman. If you're getting too exhausted and you have to bail for a second and then come back in, do it, okay? And banana. Hold it for 10 seconds. Okay, this one I want you looking at your feet. Yeah, I don't want you weighing yourself down. Look at your feet. Time. All right, deep breath. Get ready for the next movement, which is the plank pull through. So you're pulling a weight or an object, or you know what? You could simply be touching underneath your opposite arm like that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and let's get to work. Yeah, what I want you to focus on here is keeping a hollow body. I don't want you to end up like this. See how I'm arching my back like this? I want to make sure I'm keeping my back nice and engaged and straight. I'm touching instead of dragging. If you have a weight though, I want you to drag it. Three, 2, 1, and time. All right, just rest. Baby bear crawl is next. Time is flying by. Okay, so this one is going to be a little bit harder on the shoulders. So make sure that you take it as you need it, okay? Take breaks as you need it, I should say. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90-degree bend in the knees. Halfway, everyone. Halfway. You may decide to do 1 step forward, 1 step back. You may decide to just hold it in the baby bear position. That's totally fine. I just want you to keep that core engaged and keep those knees off the floor. Time. Big deep breath here. Okay, we're going back to those single leg glute bridges. Congratulations on completing round 1. Round 2 is coming up in 5 seconds. So I'm going to lay on my back. I'm going to get ready. Single leg glute bridge. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. You want to make it a bit more difficult? Hands above you. Switch. Gotta keep breathing, everyone. And time. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention about the glute bridge, always push through your heels. If you're pushing through your toes, you're gonna feel that a little bit more in your hamstring and maybe even in your calf. We want to feel this in the glutes, baby. All right, what are we doing next? We're doing Superman banana. 3, 2, 1, Superman. Looking at the floor, arms up, legs up, if you can. Banana on your back, looking at your feet. Arms overhead. Keep that core stable. Superman. I think we stayed a little bit longer in banana, so we'll finish in Superman here. And time. Nice job. Whew. I know it's a little bit different than the cardio we had yesterday, but hopefully it's still fun for you. Okay, we've got 5 seconds, then we're going to be doing our plank pull through or plank tap underneath, okay? 3, 2, 1, stable, okay? Écartez un petit peu vos pieds pour garder ton équilibre, ok? Le plus que vos pieds sont écartés, le plus que vous allez être stable, ok? Okay, si vous faites ça sur vos genoux, if you're doing this on your knees, totally fine. In fact, I'm glad that you're taking this option instead of just bailing altogether. Okay, because it's about time under tension, it's about moving, it's about smiling, time, it's about breathing. Okay, 20 seconds of rest, then we're gonna go to our baby bear crawl for the second time already. Then we're gonna be on our last set. Makes me sad, but I know everyone's got stuff to do, okay? 3, 2, 1, baby bear crawl. Keep that 90-degree bend in the knee. Keep it up, everyone. If you're holding this kind of like a plank, then I commend you. That's tough. 3, 2, 1, time. Round 2 is done. We're going on to round number 3. Alors, série numéro 3 commence en 10 secondes. All right, everyone, get ready for those single leg glute bridges and hit it. Remember that if you want to make it more intense, all you got to do, reach those hands above. All of a sudden, you don't have your hands for stability anymore. Plus, you're standing on one leg. You're welcome. Switch legs. Push through the heel, okay? Appuyez le talon au sol. Deux, un, time. Ok, Superman, banane. C'est le prochain mouvement. Et on va commencer, on va regarder au sol en Superman et on va regarder nos pieds en banane. Superman. On garde au sol, on garde les bras et les jambes bien levées et banane. J'attends le pipi. Ok, appuyez le bas du dos au sol, regardez vos orteils. Si vous êtes comme ça, c'est Superman. C'est encore bien, je veux juste que vous engagez votre corps. 3, 2, 1, banane. Ok, si vous avez les genoux pliés, c'est encore un workout de corps, du tronc. 3, 2, 1, time. Ça va toujours travailler les abdos. Alors ne lâchez pas, juste pliez les genoux un petit peu pour raccourcir le levier un petit peu. The lever, you're gonna make it a bit smaller. Okay, plank pull through. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Touch. 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 Hey, if you have a weight that you're pulling through and then all of a sudden you decide, okay, last round, it's too much, I can't continue. Well, guess what? I want you to continue. So you're either holding a plank or you're ditching the weight and just touching underneath your opposite arm or elbow. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go into our last move, which is the baby bear crawl. Is it me or is it just hot in here? Whew. It's you guys. You guys are smoking hot. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Halfway. Just focus on your breathing. Focus on your technique. Keeping your elbows straight, keeping your knees bent, keeping your knees hovering off the floor. 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo! All right. That is it for the workout today. Bravo tout le monde, c'est tout pour l'entraînement aujourd'hui. On va faire un petit étirement et pendant qu'on fait l'étirement, je vais vous dire la citation de la semaine. Everyone, let's start off by working the lower back. Then we're going to stretch out those abdominals. So fold your legs, cross your legs I should say, and then fold your body forward. The goal eventually getting your forearms or elbows to the floor, okay? But if you're like me and you have tight hips and you can barely even lean forward, that's totally fine. I really want you to round the back here because we're not using any weight or anything like that. I want you to round the back here and I really want you to try and fight for a little bit of depth, okay? Essayez de chercher le profondeur dans cet étirement pour bien étirer le bas du dos. Et je vais vous raconter une histoire. I'm going to tell you all the quote of the week. I'm going to shut the music off so that you can hear me. All right, so thank you for being here. Instagrammers, YouTubers, mwah, I love you all. So, the quote of the week this week. Carve out and claim the time to care for yourself and kindle your own fire. Okay? So, super important. We're focusing on self-care this month, and it's really important to carve out that time. I know last week's quote is very similar, but it's all about making time for yourself because we can be really bogged down, especially if you're a generous person and you love giving to other people. There's that old saying about the bread maker who took care of everybody else by feeding them bread, but he forgot to eat himself, and therefore the bread maker passed away from famine, and then there was nobody to make bread for anybody else. So if you're someone who has a really big responsibility, you have kids, you have a spouse, you have other responsibilities and stuff that you have to take care of, well, guess what? You cannot take care of somebody else if you're not taking care of yourself, right? Think about the plane. When you're on a plane, you've got to put your own mask on before assisting somebody else because if you can't breathe, you're not helping anyone, right? So keep that in mind this month. Really, well, not just this month, but always try and take care of yourself so that you can help others, okay? Alors, prenez le temps de prendre soin de vous et d'allumer votre feu. Ok. Alors, si vous êtes quelqu'un qui adore aimer ou aider les autres personnes, prenez le temps pour prendre soin de vous, pour que vous puissiez continuer à aider les autres personnes. Parce que sinon, si vous aidez et jamais prenez soin de vous, vous ne serez pas capable de continuer de prendre soin des autres si vous n'êtes pas si vous ne vivez pas dans une vie saine ou vie saine. You know what I mean. Vous savez ce que je veux dire. Ok. Alors merci d'être présent aujourd'hui. Merci de votre présence. Merci d'entraîner avec moi. Ça me fait tellement de plaisir de m'entraîner avec vous et j'espère que vous passez une merveilleuse journée. On va étirer les abdos en faisant le cobra. Et si c'est un peu trop d'extension pour vous dans le dos, mettez-vous sur les coudes et ça va sentir mieux.